I have seen a dozen Incogni review videos and half of them contradict each other. So I decided to sign up and try it for real. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened when I did, so let's get into it. I'm Phil Palin, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel. Incogni partnered with me on this video. I try to take on only partnerships of tools that I would send people to either way, and this one definitely impressed me. Now, before I show you what Incogni actually does, I want you to know one thing first. How much of my information was already sitting out there? So, the first stop is the free scan. Yes, so I'm running Incogni's exposure scanner for the first time. Check this out, find out in under a minute, no account needed. It's a perfect place to start. Basically, it searches the web for where your personal details are already exposed and it puts it all in one place. So you enter your email address like this, and that's it. Verify with the code that it will email you just to double check your email is valid. And then in just a few moments, around 30 seconds normally, you'll get your result after it searches the web for your personal data. Mine, yikes, my exposure level came back as high. Now my data is sitting on 22 different sites connected to this email address, meaning any stranger could pull up my name, my email, my exact home address, even a partial view of my phone number, my date of birth, my IP address, just by searching. And by the way, this wasn't some generic data broker directory. These are specific active sites, fast people search, Veripages, check people, fast background check, and more. Some flagged as high sensitivity, some medium. All of them are sitting right here with my information fully public. Seeing your own exposure laid out like this is potentially the moment it stops feeling like spam and starts feeling like a safety issue. So let's talk about that more. Once you see what's out there, the obvious next question is what Incogni actually does about it. That is the removal engine. I'm gonna start here. This is Incogni's information review screen right before I authorize my first wave of removal requests. So that's my address. I can add more here, including my past address in California, which you saw earlier in the scan results. So I'll take a moment to add that now too. Before anything gets sent, Incogni has me confirm exactly what it's about to submit on my behalf. So now I'm ready to start the data removal process. Let's go. By the way, this is also the authorization step. So you're granting Incogni the right to act for you under privacy laws like GDPR, CCPA, and PIPEDA. Of course, this depends on where you live. Okay, you can already see it's begun automating the removal requests across 420 plus data brokers and people search sites. Now look at this, my broker overview is still sitting at 0 right now. Suppress, monitoring, in progress, all 0 because this is the moment before it all kicks off. You'll see it populate shortly. It also keeps checking back and resubmitting over time because brokers relist data. For me, this is the part that answers, does Incogni actually work? It is not a one-time request. It's a process running in the background. Let's keep going. I'll select exposures from the menu above. It shows me immediately that several profiles match my data so I can select them for removal. Incogni found 5 different profiles that could match me, and it won't touch any of them until I confirm which ones actually are. So I'll go through each one. Yep, that's me. I'll keep going. Some of these might have all your details, or in many cases, some of them have a few of your details. Accurate or mostly accurate. In this case, no email, no phone number, but the name and the city are enough for me to recognize it. A few more here. Basically, once I confirm a match, that profile gets flagged and queued for removal. It's confirming a real match first, broker by broker, before it acts. It's not one big sweep, it's a real process here, one confirmed profile at a time. This feature covered with the standard plan, by the way. Okay, the standard plan covers a lot on its own, but this is a feature that changed how I think about my own exposure. Let's click into scanner results so we can peek at what custom removals look like, which by the way, the unlimited plan includes, as the name suggests, unlimited custom removals. We'll also look at the personal risk assessment in a moment. Incogni already found 3 scanner results tied to my name. One is a site listing my actual Florida address and phone number. Not good. I definitely want that removed. Another lists a Faye Palin. That is not me, nor is it someone in my family. So I can select not me. And then a third here is a Honda dealership in Santa Maria. That definitely has nothing to do with me at all, which is a relief. Now what happens? Custom removals let me flag specific sites the exposure scanner found, and Incogni's specialist will now go after those 2. When clicking back to data brokers, we can see the removal requests already in motion. I love it. Each one has its own request ID, a status, an average resolution time. One is already marked completed. That was fast. The rest are in progress, running anywhere from 14 to 21 days on average. I am so impressed. I mentioned personal risk assessment a moment ago, so let me show you that now. You'd select it from the dashboard and click Generate Report here. Now, mine took a minute or two to generate at most. Here's what this is. It's a monthly report that splits your exposure into 3 buckets: physical safety, personal exposure, and scam and spam risk. Mine came back with an overall score of 88 out of 100. That is high. I'm not proud of it, but we can do something about it. The physical safety category is about making it harder for someone to find where you actually live. The report flagged both of my addresses as exposed across hundreds of data brokers, and it was blunt about what that actually enables. So mail fraud, harassment, someone showing up who shouldn't know where I live. I'm going to scroll through a bit here and give you an overview. The scam and spam category covers exposed emails and phone numbers, the kind of details that get used for phishing, social engineering, not just spam calls. This is serious stuff. This report is great. I'm happy to receive this monthly, showing where Incogni has already helped clear my information, dozens of sites listed by name, plus running lists of removals still in progress with brokers who haven't confirmed yet. Then it gives me next steps. Check scanner results, review what still needs a custom removal, and submit anything it missed manually. And more here that you can read for yourself on your own report. Incogni's own way of putting it is simple. If it can't find you, it can't harm you. And I agree with that. None of this matters if you can't actually see it working. So let's look at the dashboard. I mean, you saw it earlier when we started, but check it out now. Here's the Incogni dashboard, and I'll show you the mobile app in a moment, tracking everything in real time. So my broker overview is sitting at 413 brokers covered, removal requests, 284 completed, 219 in progress, and 503 sent in total. By the way, there is no way that you could do any of this manually. It would take forever. Now let's switch over to the mobile app, which is equally awesome. Same dashboard, just in my pocket. The mobile app means I can check progress from my phone instead of pulling up the browser every time. Every request gets logged so I can see which brokers have been contacted and which ones have responded. It also breaks down broker compliance directly, so average resolution time sits at around 10 days, covering across 413 brokers Incogni tracks for me. For me, this is where how well does Incogni work? This is where it gets answered with numbers, not a sales pitch. 503 requests sent, 284 completed, and 213 hours of my own time saved. Not doing this manually. Now, before we wrap up, here's the part that made me trust the numbers that I just showed you. Yes, here's why I'd point you to Incogni over a service making the same claims with nothing behind them. Incogni is the first personal data removal service to have its claims independently verified by Deloitte, confirming removals from 420 plus brokers and over 245 million removal requests processed. That's amazing. It's also SO2C Type 2 certified. It's rated excellent on Trustpilot, and it's been recognized by outlets like TechRadar, PC World, and Cyber News. Pricing, let's talk about that. It starts at $7.99 a month for standard, billed annually, and unlimited runs $14.99 a month for the custom removals and risk assessment that I just showed you. Every plan, by the way, comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's a real way out if it's not for you. Okay, so here's my honest answer to, is Incognito legit? Yes, with real infrastructure behind it, not a dashboard that just says in progress. It won't erase you from the internet completely. No service can promise that, but it handles the removal process for you wherever your data is exposed on autopilot, and that's pretty awesome. If you've been putting off dealing with your own digital footprint, this is a low friction place to start. I recommend it. Try the free scan that is linked below. And if this video helped you, hit like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm Phil Pound. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.